Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are. Yes, here's your man, Kemax Local Poultry Farm. Yeah, today I've just come here to talk about two things. Yeah, one is security, and second one is um, how do you manage to make sure that all your um, hens give you fertilized eggs. Okay, number one is about security. Yeah, when we talk about security, some people tend to only focus on the um, security of the fencing or the you know intruders getting to the farm and stealing away all your birds or part of them. No, but when we talk about security, we have to consider the two things: the intruders and still the workers. You know, like if the hens get to the stage of laying eggs, we have to consider stock take. We have to consider the stock take. And how do we do the stock take? Like on my phone, normally have the stock take on when I do the vaccination. That is monthly. We create a small space. Let's say the house, the chicken house is like 4 by 4. Okay, so what do? We chase the hens to go on one side, and we get a portion which is like uh, a quarter of a whole sun. Then we do the vaccination as we are dropping them on the other side. So when we see that we have gone to the, or what if I would tell you that as we are doing the vaccination, at the same time we are counting, and we are counting by tens. We're counting by tens. We don't want to give a big number because remember, we are also doing vaccinations. We count by tens, so we can be able to sum it up and get our accurate figure. If you tend to maybe say that no, I'll be counting by 50s or by hundreds, my dear friend, you're not going to do it well. It's not going to be perfect. You're going to mess up. So if you count by tens, as you note down tens, note down tens, note down, it will give you the whole sum getting the accurate figure. Yeah, so that one also scares the employees from from tending to get involved into thefty, because they know when the month ends there's going to be a stock take. But if you say that, no, I don't need to do stock take, my dear, don't ever trust anyone on your farm. Don't ever trust anyone on your farm, you know, because these are the birds which they take from the farm. That is the profit. That is the salary for your employees. So now look into this case whereby every week you lose one bird. That is a month you're going to lose 5 birds. In my currency, that is that will be around 100,000. 100,000 could be like half of the employee's salary. So now, if the employee's salary has been half has been stolen, so now you see, it's going to be you're not going to be getting money from your own profit, and now it's going to be catering for the salary of the employee. So, but how can we stop it? Let's do stock take, that is head count, every end of a month when we're doing some vaccination. It will enable you to keep your books of accounts up to date. And also when it comes to the feeds, let's monitor the feeds as well. Let's monitor the feeds. Yeah, you can be at a point whereby you're thinking like, I think, yeah, my poultry is doing well, my birds are doing well, because you see you have feeds in the house. But sometimes these boys, they just get lousy. They get lousy. They start trying to behave like, no, today we will give them 20 kgs of feeds, but they have to get like 30 kgs of feeds, and then the rest of the time you just let them to scratch the husks. and they don't give them the feeds. But if you manage to be there on time, you manage to supervise, check, measure the feeds, you'll be able not to have this kind of issues. Now look, I'm just collecting some eggs, but still when also it comes to the eggs, we need to know the number of hens which are giving us eggs, and then we minus the ones which are not giving us eggs. So this one also helps us to know, like in a month, how many trays can we collect, and is it really doing it well? If it doesn't do well, so what can we do? What can we do to increase on the um, egg production? Okay, if we fail to do this, that means we're not going to be able to know how productive is our farm doing. But if we manage to do all these things, like the two things, we will control the losses in terms of our getting some hens lost from the farm. That is one. Two, we'll know if the eggs can be able to give back to buy the feeds, and see how much profit can we remain with. So is this venture really profitable, or we need to change, we need to adjust some things. So guys, I hope once you watch this video, these two tips can help you in one way or the other, and you can do better, or even better than me. Thanks for watching. Have a great time.